Okay, so let's move ahead. The next stock in the list was GMR Infra, and let's look how GMR Infra is performing right now. Again, I'm going back on a little higher time frame. I don't see any sort of trend in GMR Infra as of now. Looks more to be a natural, a neutral stock within a pretty wide range over here. If you see, and it has this week tested this range high as well. I would not rule out any sort of supply coming for GMR Infra over here. Not a bet to go long, and nor does I would recommend it to be a long-term holding for anyone. Stock is in complete sideways momentum, and the range is between 14 till 22 odd rupees. And we have tested this week only the high of the range, and this is a pretty dense supply zone over here. It must break this 22 odd levels and stay above these two. Its next supply zone, which comes onto these odd levels over here, and only a closing above approximately 27 rupees or 26.7, I would consider it is changing the trend. Otherwise, a pretty long journey since 2012 over here in a consolidation zone, and no sign of any breakouts as of now. So stock is in strict consolidation range, and that will remain as is for some more time. Next in the list is Curie Industries. So let's see what is happening with Curie Industries. Okay, and now this is on the weekly right now. Again, if you see Curie Industries recently, like last week and this week, has tested this high of a supply zone over here, which is coming right from way to back 2016. This is the zone which has been tested multiple times as a supply zone. It was broken, and then it for pretty long time in between it was a support zone. Right now, the current price is below this supply zone. Until and unless it closes above 401 rupees, stock would still remain in an sideways to a downwards trend over here. If you see, if on weekly, I can very clearly mark a trend line also, which has been pretty much tested this time as well. And right now, very convincingly, stock has fallen back in the last week. I feel that this trend line break is a must. So this is first hurdle, and the second hurdle is approximately 405 odd rupees is the level on which stock must need to give a weekly breakout. Close above this will definitely freshly invite further buying. Otherwise, nothing exciting as of now, not in terms of volumes as well. So consolidation to sideways to downwards trend is something which I would expect for Curie Industries. Next one is Sun Pharma, and Sun Pharma is in an uptrend right now. Very convincingly broken the level which was supply zone, proven supply zone over here. So this is the zone which, if I mark it as a zone, if you see over here, this was the supply zone which has been broken very convincingly. And if you see on the weekly as well, it has actually given a already given a bull flag breakout from these odd levels over here. Now if I look at the stock today, I would and this last week as well, it has tested the low of this. So 450 odd levels is the base, firm base right now. A weekly closing below 450 odd levels will change the direction of the trend. Till that, it will be in a bullish direction. A good stock to accumulate anywhere between 450 to 470 odd levels. It can be accumulated in a pyramid structure. If I go on a little lower time frame, if you see, this has tested this 454 odd levels recently, and if anyone is taking a little larger, willing to take little larger risk, the stop loss could be around 430 odd levels as well. From here, it will definitely change the direction towards downwards. But then as of now, stock is in clear bullish trend, and as long as holding these levels, should be going upwards only. So Sun Pharma is good accumulation zone, as I said, around 450 odd to 455, 450, 460 levels can be a good accumulation zone for Sun Pharma. Ultimate stop loss on 430 odd levels over here. Next is HDFC Life. Uh, all insurance companies, I am not very optimistic as of now. From the fundamental side of it, we should not be counting these companies as multi-baggers, at least for next some time. If you see a clear fall from 650 odd levels to 340 levels over here, has been already done by SBI, HDFC Life, sorry, not SBI Life. SBI Life is the next one. And this was a perfect accumulation area in 366, 370 odd levels over here, which has been tested in the March fall. Now, if you see, stock looks to be in an uptrend for some time. Let's look at what is the retracement level has happened. So this was the high of the swing, and this was the low of the swing, and we have very clearly tested the 61.8% retracement. And this area again is a supply zone, a proven supply zone, pretty good supply zone over here. Stock to show fresh bullishness, it must close above 550 odd levels on weekly basis, which clearly again I see that there is sellers are sitting over here in this zone. Once again, it has been tested in last 4 or 5 weeks multiple times, could not sustain this zone. So anyone who is looking for fresh entry can definitely enter on this in this particular area for a short side trade, not for a long side trade. Of course, we need any bullishness would be beyond a 551 odd levels basically, which is a weekly closing needs to be given there. Going on a little lower time frame, if you see over here, this is again is pretty much in a consolidation and sideways zone right now. Tested multiple times this supply zone. So this must break for any sort of fresh up move, which I feel is a bit difficult for any of the insurance sector companies right now. A fresh bull run would not be a immediate opportunity for us. Next is SBI Life, and I think the story remains the same for SBI Life as well. If you see over here, this is daily. I am moving on to the weekly chart right now. The exact same. The good part only over here is that it has tested this particular zone of supply, and as of now sustaining this zone basically. So a consolidation is expected over here once again. Very thick over here. There is a thick zone of supply on this particular area, which has been tested on these last 2 weeks multiple times. So again, I would say for SBI Life to show some sort of fresh bullishness, there is a long journey of approximately 860 odd levels. There, if it sustains, then there will be a fresh bull run on this particular counter. Till that time, with each rise, I would expect more and more sellers coming and pulling the counter downwards. On weekly, if we see the Fibonacci's as well, this was the high, this is the swing low, and if you see approximately odd 61.8% retracement has been tested, uh, not neatly, but then it is a small zone over here which has been tested already. And right now again, though with this bull candles it looks little exhausted in terms of its bull run, I don't see any volume spikes as well during these accumulations over here. So this is not volume supported up move. Eventually I would expect it to come back towards lower levels again. Then coming next, Tech Mahindra. Okay, so heavy beating of Tech Mahindra has happened on weekly. If you see over here, from 835 odd levels to it actually went to 475 odd levels, and then still right now I don't see great bullishness in on the counter over here. If you see historically on weekly, this is the area which was earlier expected to be a supply zone. So this was the resistance area. Multiple times it has been tested in this particular time frame, 2015, 2016 odd time frame, and then stock broke it in 2018, and very convincingly was trading above this zone. Recently, it broke below, and there is another smaller consolidation happened over here. So currently, if you see these two weekly candles surprisingly closed above this particular zone. So over here with TechM, I would expect it to be closing on weekly basis approximately around 590 odd levels, and then there can be some fresh buying seen over here into this counter. Otherwise, I see that it should be going back into this consolidation zone and would be in the sideways trend for some more time. Again, looking at the situation, the COVID situation, I'm not very optimistic about the IT companies. All these outsourcing companies would be facing some heavy cost cutting from the customer side, and because of that, large scale projects may not be coming. Fresh large scale projects may not be coming, basically. So that's another challenge, and so that's a fundamental situation. And on the technical grounds as well, I don't see any encouraging move into TechM as of now, and don't expect it to be happening in the recent future as well. Just going back on the daily, if you see over here, it's a typical sideways momentum, and in the proven area from past. So this is something which I would expect Tech Mahindra to be staying in a little longer period, and then some sort of accumulation over here. It definitely hold these 575, 570 odd levels for sure. This was the low over here, 571. So it must hold this level, and then a good longer accumulation phase, and then there will be a up move. A breakout above 600 odd levels will change the direction, and then stock should actually start filling this drop. So we'll see. As of now, I'm not very encouraged to take any sort of fresh position in Tech Mahindra. Moving next, happening stock. That's Vodafone Idea. Of late, a lot of action has happened in Vodafone Idea. A lot of accumulation. It was away. It was available on a throwaway price of 3 to 4 odd rupees, and that's where the punters started accumulating with some investors as well. Third largest telecom operator, and as I said, the telecom story is not over. So Idea Cellular is something which you can keep on the radar as of now. I'm moving on to a little longer time frame for Idea. It has been very heavily beaten down in past, and if we go back even on a little longer time frame, so you will see that this is the stock has seen its all-time lows over here, and with some tremendously amazing volumes, basically. So this zone over here is a very firm zone of support now, basically. And if I come back over here, in fact, let's just try to look on the daily what is happening over here. So on daily chart, if you see, this was the zone over here. This is the zone which was tested recently over here, and a break above this zone, because this is again a zone which was tested as in support, splice spike up and then came back. So this is around 11.5 is the base of this zone which has been tested over here, and the high of this zone is around 12.95 or around 13 odd levels. Idea must close above 13 on a closing basis, and then stay there for a further up move. The next stop, which I think over here on the chart, is this particular zone. On this particular zone. Okay, so that's something which, if it is closing above 13, next rally will it take it to 19 to 21 odd levels, and above 21 odd levels, it will be actually going further up around these levels. Now it has the script has a backup of Vodafone. So Vodafone is a global leader in telecom, and I don't feel that this is a crap stock as of now. Challenges are definitely there. Fundamentally, again, I am not judging the script, but on the technical side, I see that these are the supply zones. So once it clears out this supply zone of 13 rupees, then there will be a fresh rally. Otherwise, as of now, the stock looks to be having this particular zone as in supply zone, and then on the lower side around 6.9 to 7 odd levels can be one of the accumulation zone for Idea Cellular with I would say please don't keep any stop loss if you are accumulating this actually, because then I think this is the thick zone over here, very thick zone of accumulation, and you should be in a pyramid structure accumulating this script from 7 odd levels to up till 3, like in multiple stages. So if anyone interested in Idea, this is the zone where you should be looking for some sort of entry. So maybe like 25% of your capital, you can whatever you want to invest on this particular script, out of that 25% you can start investing from 7, and then 3 4 different stages you can start accumulating over here. As of now, I don't see any fresh trade in Idea. Let it play around because this zone has been tested already. And if at all, there will be a fresh buying coming. If it breaks above 13, then you can initiate a fresh long with a stop loss below 11. That will be a good risk to reward ratio trade for you. So you can take a buy over here with a stop loss on closing basis somewhere around 10.9, and then you can definitely watch for at least 1:3 risk to reward ratio, which will come around 19.5 odd levels. So this would be a good trade for Idea for me. As of now, I will be waiting, not taking any fresh trades over here. Anyone who is holding from these levels from below should definitely hold. I feel this has already convincingly broken, so this zone should not be coming very recent in recent future once again. So this should be holding actually. Moving next, that's Prakash Industries. Okay, this is something which again I would prefer to stay away. Actually, as a trader, I always prefer to kind of buy mainstream stocks. Right now, if you see Prakash Industries on daily, this is the zone which was a base earlier, has been tested. So this is a base over here. Multiple times it has proven as a support. It broke below and came up, tested this very same zone, and again broke below. Anyone who is already long in Prakash Industries should be actually taking the stop loss on this particular trade line. So if this trend line breaks below, then you will be having a fresh selling coming on this particular counter. Fresh buying will come when it convincingly closes above 38 odd levels. It actually tested the high of this range once and could not actually sustain this. So 38 odd levels, a closing above that is a must for fresh bullish move on this particular counter. Otherwise, it is actually going to go into this triangle. There will be a truncation, and then there will be either a breakdown or a breakout. So wait and watch. Now on Prakash Industries. Then next is Aditya Birla Capital. Okay, Aditya Birla Capital is again a heavily beaten down counter. So 114 odd levels to it has tested the 37 level. So you can check that. Fundamentally, I'll be worried about this particular script. It has been kind of given up by the investors and heavily came down. Now, if on the weekly there is a good encouraging point is that it is forming a W pattern over here. So this is the W pattern over here. on weekly, and as of now script is pretty much on the higher side of this W. What I need is basically a breakout above this 58.2 or 59 odd levels to be more convincing. A breakout and close on weekly basis over here would definitely make this script as a good buying candidate for further up move with the stop loss around over here. So 39.5 or maybe even over here. Sorry. So we can have a buy and with this stop loss and maybe keep a target around these highs over here. So that will make 1 is to 2 a good trade over here. So this is the zone which will be I'll be definitely looking next as a supply zone for Aditya Birla Capital, which is 107, 105 odd levels basically. So approximately you can take an entry around 60 with a stop loss of 37.6 on closing basis, weekly closing basis. Fresh entry can be taken over here for a target of 100 rupees, which will make a good 1 is to 2 risk to reward ratio trade over here. As of now, nothing to be done. Stock is on a longer time frame in a clear downtrend, so that this trade will happen when we make sure that convincingly this W pattern has been breaking out upwards. Next is HAG. Another story related to graphite electrode makers. It has seen highs and lows, big movement already. I feel for the counter as of now, this is again basis on the technicals only. I am not following the fundamentals, but then I could see that there is a cup and handle being made, and the breakout is already given over here on weekly. So this was the breakout level, approximately 798. As long as this base is being maintained, anyone who is in this stock, in this script invested, can keep. Further down move can happen if the stock closes below 725 odd levels. As of now, it should be holding. This is a pretty decent area where it actually consolidated earlier. So this consolidation should happen once again. It should continue, and fresh buying can only be initiated in this counter above 1270 odd levels on weekly closing basis. Thereon, it will be in a clear bull trend once again. Otherwise, so far, I see that it should be in consolidation. Cup and handle breakout can take this script up till 1200 odd levels, not more than that as of now. Then it will decide its next course of action. So base is right now 717, and then approximately 1240 odd levels is the next zone where it will be having a resistance. Right, in same story, but fundamentally I would put graphite below the HAG. So anyone who is having HAG in the portfolio can definitely continue having that. A pretty much same journey for this script as well, and then it actually created the cup and handle also. So these two scripts are actually going in tandem, hand in hand. And if you see over here, there was this clear trend line which is being broken right now. Again, it has created a base. So support 1 is approximately 166 odd level, support 2 is over here 98 odd levels. Anyone holding already can keep retaining the script. Fresh up move will happen only and only when you break this consolidation zone upwards. So 390 odd levels closing on weekly basis will invite fresh buying into graphite. Till then, I think it is again a sideways to downtrend story as of now. Moving next. Next script is Wipro. Not a trader's favorite thing. Wipro is very sticky script actually, and you should not be considering it as a trader's favorite. I have seen this multiple times. Then that it doesn't really moves a lot. The current structure looks a little bullish side. Actually, it has consolidated over here in this much thicker zone. So 175 to 203 odd level is a consolidation zone, and there is this breakout happened, which was for almost 6 to 7 weeks. It has consolidated, and then this breakout has happened 3 weeks back. Actually, if I move back on daily, this will be much clearer right now. So we are actually retesting the high of this consolidation zone range. I don't see any clear trend over here. On daily, it was in a downtrend, but then right now, I feel that you should not be considering any sort of a fresh buying or selling over here. The counter may test this range once again and would remain in the consolidation. Only fresh buying above this break of trend line, and if sustained there with some real good volumes, you can take fresh entry. It will be a good risk to reward entry because you will be a base then. Otherwise, right now it's like very thick base over here. I won't trade it anywhere with the stop loss of 175. That's too wide a stop loss. I don't expect anytime soon Wipro will give such a big move over here. When it comes to selling, you might consider it whenever the script is again retesting this trend line and is if not able to break above, there can be a selling made for Wipro. Again, story remains the same. This falls in the IT sector. Gonna be challenging time for IT sector in coming days. So anywhere if you find a similar structure like this one, a fresh selling can be done with a very little risk to reward ratio. Like you can just sell over here, keep a stop loss just above the trend line, and you can have good 1 to 2, 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio trade once again on this counter. So that's my view on Wipro. Now moving on Petronet. Okay, so Petronet on daily is clearly in a really good uptrend right now. And next issue I feel in this uptrend is this thick zone of supply, which has been tested like last 6 7 days. It has tested this zone and could not really able to close above the particular zone. So if you see very clear trend line over here and a clear supply zone over here. So what I need is basically you can take entry if you at all want to take entry on the long side. Just let it retest the trend line on the lower side. You can have a better risk to reward ratio trade. I'm a bit worrisome about this. Let Petronet break this range 285 above this range. It will be gonna fly once again on towards higher highs basically. As of now, this is the immediate road blocker. Short entry can only be taken if this trend line gets broken. So if it gets broken and if the volumes are also supporting, you can go for a short entry. And this thick zone of supply will be your another protecting point basically for Petronet. As of now, structure is bullish. Don't short aggressively. Don't go long aggressively as well. Let it test this particular trend line. Let it sustain the trend line, and then you can have a better risk to reward ratio. If at all anyone is taking a long over here on the lower side of these candles around 250 odd levels, they should be aiming for mid of this range around 273 275 odd levels as targets. So if you can get a trade like this, so 1 is to 2 risk to reward ratio comes to around 1 is to 3 risk to reward ratio comes to 274 275 range. So that can be one of the good trade. Follow the volumes right now looks very decent in terms of whenever there is a good volume candle happened, there was a spike actually. So some good accumulation has happened. There are buyers in this script right now. Moving next, that's McDowell. And this is one of the beneficiary of this lockdown. So liquor selling is going pretty good. And if you see over here, there was a clear drop for McDowell's on daily from 740 odd levels to it actually tested 442. And if you see right now, it has tested this particular zone multiple times, facing a little bit of resistance over here in this zone. But then if you see the Friday candle, it was a very strong bullish candle. I would wait for a fresh entry. It let it break 630 and it sustain there on daily basis. I will be taking a fresh entry over here. On the lower side, if you see, you can create, you can draw a clear trend line over here. And this trend line has been tested. Friday, it was a real good entry over here on 570 odd levels, which we could have taken with a very small risk. Good trade is missed in McDowell's, so you could have taken an entry over here on the testing of this trend line low with this swing low as an stop loss. If you see over here, already 1 is to 2 plus has been given within the day by McDowell's, but then as of now, the opportunity is gone. Fresh entry either above 630 for a positional long, or else let it test below the let it test this below trend line once again. As of now, wait and watch. Now I'm moving again on to the next. That's another big short. Reliance. Okay, so this is a happening counter Reliance right now. A lot of buzz, and let's just go on to a little longer time frame. Okay, so huge drop and another equally good retracement or a recovery has happened into the counter. Right now, stock has been heavily accumulated into these weeks over here. If you see all these green candles, so heavy accumulation has happened. It is testing these highs once again, which I feel that it will convincingly break given the news and all those things. So it should be on weekly closing once again, let it close above 1600, and then you will see that there will be a fresh up move happening on Reliance for sure. Reason being, stock is in a clear bullish trend. One, the second is a lot of interest from the investors as well as traders, and the third thing is that future is bright. So I feel that Reliance will fly further up. Anyone who is already long from the lower levels can continue. Anyone who is looking for fresh entry, just wait for this 1600 odd level, let it close above that. If I go back on Delhi, this has a beautiful inverse head and shoulder pattern over here. Just give me 1 second. And it has tested this high once already. Another break above 1600, I would be little more precise actually. So I would rather prefer this 1620 odd level to be broken. Okay, so if you see over here, this is the line being made by this head and shoulder as well. So over here, 1620, if it breaks and closes on daily basis, you will see amazing up move once again on this counter, and that up move will be of approximately at least I would say 400 points. So 2000 odd levels we are actually talking about. Reliance fresh entry above 1620. Next script is Piramal. Okay, so for Piramal, again, on daily, if you see, some accumulation has happened into this zone. So there is a base, a firm thick base from 810 to 1016 odd levels. As of now, if you see from last 1 week or so, stock is exhibiting a little bit of downtrend. So let's just draw a trend line over here. Fresh entry to be made only on the break of this particular trend line. Then you can go for buying. For a long-term investor, firm base is with 800 rupees stop loss, but for a momentum trader on the break of this trend line, you can take a trade with the price low as an stop loss. So this 985 odd level will be your stop loss, and you can take a trade around this break of this particular level. So even if you are taking a trade, and if you are actually keeping your risk to reward ratio approximately 1 is to 1.5, then you will be talking about the recent swing high over here, which is 1192 odd levels. So all in all, for me, PEL is in bullish trend right now, and one can look for this trend lines break out as in fresh entry. Anyone who is already invested from the lower levels, keep it. At least it should be testing these recent highs once again, and if closes above this particular level, approximately 1200 odd levels, then you will see a fresh further up move on the counter. Now next is Ambuja. Okay, structure again looks bullish. We can clearly draw a trend line over here and a slightly aggressive trend line over here as well. If I go back a little bit in past, if you see over here, this zone right now in which the script is, this zone was a good accumulation zone earlier. It was a good support zone. If you see multiple times it has been tested, and right now it has been twice tested as an resistance. Okay, so this bull trend, we need to kind of check. On Friday also there was a really good bullish candle. My only concern with the counter is that this all these bullish candles over here and this up move is not being backed by heavy volumes. I need a volume supported breakout on this 135 odd levels. Once that happens on daily, you will see fresh up move going on. Anyone who is already invested can definitely continue having the position with the stop loss below these two trend lines, depending on your risk appetite. If someone is very aggressive, you should be keeping your stop loss below this trend line. Otherwise, this is more, I would say, a more concrete trend line on which you should be keeping your stop loss and can hold your long positions in this counter. Fresh buying above 135 odd levels, and then there will be definitely further up move on the counter. Next is this one, Malaya. Again, stock right now is in bullish zone. Pretty much similar structure I can draw for this script as well. Okay, so there is a more consolidation based or more concrete trend line over here. There is some aggressive movement happened on the upside, and pretty much absolutely similar structure like the previous script. If you see over here, we are having a supply zone on the highs over here. Closing above 76, fresh buying, fresh up move will happen for this script. If you want to enter on the lower side, these two trend lines can be considered for fresh entry points on the lower side. I would, being a little more, I would say, less aggressive person, would try to accumulate this script into somewhere over here with a little risk to reward ratio below the trend line, this trend line. So testing of the second trend line, the lower trend line, is something which I would look for fresh buying on this counter. Anyone who is invested from the lower levels can continue having. Anyone who is having investment from the higher levels need to be little worried about this particular supply zone. So this needs to be broken definitely. Then only you will see fresh upswing on this counter. The next is Tata Motors. Anyone who is looking for positional long or short in Tata Motors, please wait up till tomorrow. Tomorrow is the quarterly result for Tata Motors. I am not very optimistic about any of the automobile companies' results. These quarter, I think more or less all automobile companies have zero sales, and I don't feel that coming days are real good actually. So in that way, Tata Motors is not an exception. If you see over here, there is a thick zone which has been proven twice as a demand zone earlier. So this was a support zone. Now it will be treated as a resistance zone. Tata Motors, a fresh up move would need a break above 130 odd levels. As of now, it has already ran pretty good. So this was a very decent move from two digits over here has happened. It has went into its supply zone now and now coming towards a retracement. So I'm not very convinced for a fresh entry at this moment. 130 plus levels would be real good fresh entry levels with stop loss around 100 and 506 odd levels. So that would be a really good entry level. Anyone who is already invested can take this trend line as in support. So this would definitely be treated as a support line because very convincingly from here on it has actually came from 65 odd levels to up till 119 levels. It has traveled already. Uh, Anyone who is more aggressive and really looking to have and buy entry on Tata Motors should be looking a test of this trend line. If the price test it and then sustain, then you can take a much better risk to reward ratio fresh long entry over here. Any break below the trend line and sustenance would definitely change the direction right now. So this short term momentum towards upside will be determined basis on how this trend line gets treated in future. So if it breaks below the trend line, there will be fresh shorting initiated on the counter, but a very firm base has been made over here. So on the break of trend line, if the price goes towards downwards, then this will be the ultimate support zone for Tata Motors. Check this particular trend line and decide, as long as the price is above this trend line, we may continue this. No fresh entries into this zone. Your risk to reward ratios will be skewed. Fresh entries for long can either be made on the break of 130 odd levels, or else you should be looking on the lower side of this particular trend line with a very minimal risk to reward ratio. Then the last script is Jubilant Food. Okay, so fundamentals are intact. Stock was heavily beaten down because of the lockdown situation. It was very good accumulation opportunity. If I go back on weekly, if you see, this was the zone which a investor should have taken definitely this script, and then I think a lot of accumulations has must have happened by investors into this zone. So this is a very firm base for the script right now, and from there on, if you see on the weekly, it has made a vertical move. If I come down on daily, you can very clearly draw a trend line which is being respected over here on Friday as well. So Friday's opening was almost on this trend line. Real good opportunity on Friday for accumulation for Jubilant Food for anyone who is willing to be trading it for a little shorter duration, not the investment purpose basically. So if you see right now, the stock is exhibiting the upside move, a bullish move, and on top of that, it has clearly broke above this zone of consolidation on daily. This was a very decent consolidation zone which has been broken over here. And since then the stock is almost last 12 to 15 days, these all candles, if you see, the stock has never closed into this range, always keeping the closing above this range. So that is another really good bullish sign for the script. And as of now, I feel that with this trend line below, you should be accumulating this on the lower side anywhere over here with some good risk to reward ratio. People who want to keep it little longer duration should be keeping their stop loss at 1550 odd levels on daily closing basis. So good script to accumulate along with the trend line. I'll be little worried only if this trend line gets broken below and then that sustains basically. So far it looks very convincingly following and respecting this trend line. So these are the stocks for today. Thank you all for your queries. Stay in connect on the forum and let all your friends also join the forum. Let's discuss further there. Anyone who has posted their queries after Jubilant Food, please hold on. I will try to create some charts, some descriptions for your queries, but then I think this is good enough for today. And happy trading. Let's meet again in the forum and on the Telegram channel on daily basis. I'll be coming up with some good great ideas. And before I conclude, there is one script from my side which everyone should be tracking right now for the next week. That is Godrej Properties. Okay, so very decent bull run has happened on recent days on the counter, and if you see right now, the counter is exhibited a tremendously good volume, and since then there is a consolidation going on Godrej Properties. Fresh buying can be initiated in this week, which I feel likely that on either on tomorrow, Monday, or in couple of days, it should break this flag on upside. One can take a positional entry in Godrej Properties for on 845 odd levels with a stop loss below this Friday candle, and keep 1:2 risk to reward ratio. I don't see any hurdle coming between these two. So approximately 845 odd levels, you can take a fresh entry in Godrej Properties for a target of 985 to 990 odd levels. A very clear bull run will happen once this particular trend line is broken on Godrej Properties. I'm very bullish on this script right now. Keep on radar. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned, stay connected. Please subscribe the channel if you like my content. Thank you.